I'm the drummer in Ash.
Hi, I'm Haggarty, I'm front house engineer and I mix Ash.
Yeah, we just put out our, I think it's possibly our 6th or 9th album, depending on how you count them. But yeah, that came out at the end of May. It's called Kablammo, and we're just in the middle of the tour supporting it. Started off in Dublin, Belfast, Edinburgh, my wedding, and now we're here in the Scala in London.
For Ash, I keep it relatively simple. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 mics on the kit. There's 2 DIs and a mic on the bass, pre-post and cabinet. And then I've got 2 mics on the guitar cabinets. And then a couple of vocals and track.
Well, I guess before this tour we were using, we had a little mini Mackie desk, and we were running an HD24 through that for a playback. And that's why you've probably seen on stage we've currently still got the sort of the monster rack that's still together. We've just taken a few bits out and we've inserted the Allen Heath, but ultimately we're going to sort of flight case it and make it so we can fly our in-ear monitors to festivals, which will be great. It's kind of, you know, it's the one thing when we're flying to festivals you really miss is having that part of the setup, because it just makes things really comfortable for us. We know that our ears are going to be pretty much perfect.
Yeah, Tim the singer had been saying to me for quite a while whether I knew a good little digital mixer to replace the analogue one. There's always a few little problems with it, and the HD24 is getting really old as well.
Yeah.
We couldn't even run the offline software for it anymore because there's nobody's Mac run the software for that. So when I said to him about the Allen Heath one and told him that it did playback as well, I just said it was a no-brainer. We need to get rid of the HD24.
Yeah, well, it's kind of, the Qu-Pac's kind of doing the job of like 3 separate pieces of kit as well, because Tim had a compressor built into the rack for his vocals as well, so we've got all that on board and just everything in something that we can fly at festivals is just perfect. It doesn't really bother me too much having the faders. It's, you know, it's just great. We've got this one little screen where I can control everything, and you know, without the faders, you've got a good visual. Anyway, you can see, you know, you've got the numbers on there, the percentages of, you know, from 0 to 100, so you can kind of see in relation to each other. You know, you get like a visual input of what you're hearing as well, which is great.
We were talking about getting the QU16 as well, which is the one with the faders, but that would be on the top of the rack.
Yeah.
And Rick was saying it'd be better to just have something looking at it, rather than having to stand up and move the faders anyway. Yeah, we were using the Q Drive playback for all the backing tracks, which is about 6 or 7 songs in the set.
Yeah, 6 or 7, and we're running a few clicks for some songs so we don't get too carried away as well. So we do use it quite a lot. It's probably 70% of the set we're running something, whether it's playback or just clicks. But it's great, you know. We've got both mine and Tim's in-ear mix set up there, so in the unlikely event that he's asking for something, I just, you know, tap a couple of buttons straight onto his page and can adjust things really easily, rather than having to go up and find which fader it's on and then just make sure you're getting the right knobs. So it's definitely very user friendly for someone who's not that technically minded like myself.
Yeah, I got the Qu-Pac in my house for about a week before the first rehearsal and just sat and learnt it, and it's actually really, it's got a lot in it. It's like every input channel's got, you know, your compressor, your gate, EQ, and every output channel's got the compressor, an EQ and a graphic EQ, so it's like a really powerful piece of kit. But you don't have to do a lot of configuration because all that stuff's just sitting there anyway. So I found it really straightforward, and I didn't consult the manual once. I just sat with the screen and figured it out, and it only took me, you know, a day to know where I was with it. You know.
We've not got into using the Q-App just yet, but I think it's something we're going to look into very soon, because one thing I dislike about the old setup as well is like kind of having like a cross between R2-D2 and Darth Vader sat beside you every night. So once we get the Q app up and running, we can have that stuff like off stage or like sort of hidden behind some amps or whatever. I think they'll just give the show a more cleaner look as well. Give you a bit more space in the drum rack to get in. It's hard having to squeeze past that thing every day.